You know, Arthur, I often am very straight and direct with people, to be honest with you. I feel that that's part of being authentic for me. And if somebody is being negative in my life and weighing me down or influencing me in a way that I don't want my life to go, I often will have the conversation with them and see if there's another way that we can interact. And if there's and like she said before, negotiate what you want. And if there's a way for us to interact differently, that then serves me. Otherwise, I then keep them at bay. But I like to give everybody the opportunity to know where I'm at and to renegotiate the relationship at any point in time. And I think that relationships need to be negotiated all the time as we constantly grow. And I think that too many people run away from the opportunity to negotiate. And I would encourage you to think about your negotiation skills. If you're in sales or in leadership or you are a parent or you're in any relationship, you're constantly negotiating. And it really comes down to being able to ask for your needs and to get your needs met. And so I would be concerned that if you're not willing to negotiate, then you are somebody who's not willing to ask to get their needs met. And then I would want to have a conversation with you about your self-esteem and confidence and what that's about, and where are you scared and what are you hiding? Because we all deserve to get our needs met. And I like to come from the thinking that people want you to get your needs met, but they need to know. And if you don't inform people of what your needs are and how they're not meeting them and how they can meet them, then how can they even step up to the plate? Yeah, it's a great question. I mean, so, you know, you're going to have big clients, in my opinion, you're going to have big clients that are going to spend a lot of money with you, and perhaps that big client who spends a lot of money with you isn't necessarily you want to spend a lot of time with. Is that what you're asking me? So how do you manage that? Pretty much. So I find the ways I can enjoy my time with them, and then I build my relationship around that. And I try to find common ground in ways that I can make it work. And there are some times I have experiences with clients that I don't love, to be honest with you. But I try not to put myself in an environment or in a situation that doesn't serve me in some way. So for example, I wouldn't necessarily go out clubbing with every single client because it just wouldn't work for me. But I also might have a really hard time sitting for a 2-hour dinner with a certain client.
So
but I could
say yes to everything.
Well, yeah, or I would take that same client, but I could maybe make that client walk on the beach with me for 2 hours, and that would really work well. So I try to find the activity with that particular client that I could enjoy, and then I try to do that.